Assalamu alaikum and welcome to another AutoCAD video. As in the previous video, we have dealt with different kind of geometrical properties of different kind of shapes. Now in this video, we are actually going to deal with different kind of layers. We are actually going to show you that how to work within layers in a drawing, how to work within layers when you are doing some kind of big projects or you are working in a structural drawing. And we will also show you the importance and uses of this command. Now let's get started. First of all, as I have always said, specify your units and limits. Now, for your understanding, I have opened up another drawing in which I have worked within layers. For example, in this drawing, I have worked within layers, and this is actually a 5 marla plan. It's first floor, and it's actually elevation and section. It's location plan, and this is it. And I have actually, as you can see from here, I have actually worked in different kind of layer in this work, in this plan. So if you want to work in a bigger projects, you should have worked in layers. So what actually layer does, I am going to show you. This is our layer tab, as you can see here. If you open up there are different kind of layers. And now if I want to only work within my doors, and I wanted all these kind of stuff, I don't want all these kind of stuff, and if I wanted to only work within my doors, I can turn it off all the layers from here. As you can see here, we can never turn off this layer. This is actually by default, and I just wanted to turn off all the other layers. I can freeze it. This option is the freeze option, as you can see, and this is turn off option. This actually work in a same way. For example, I just wanted to freeze all the other things, and I just want my doors to be here, so I will never click this again. I will click on, as this is current layer of my tab, this will not be freezed. And now if I just click on my workspace, actually I don't have anything, but I have only dimensions and my doors, because this is actually from you can see here, we can never turn off our current layer. As you can see this, the layer which is active in my workspace is this one, dimension, so I cannot turn it off. For example, I am unfreezing this, and I will just click here, and now I am selecting this one. Now the 0 is my current layer, and I want to turn off dimension. As you can see here, if I go here and freeze it, it will be freezed, as you can see here. So in a larger drawing, if you wanted to work within something, and you wanted to remove all the other things, you can actually do this from the layer command. So again, I'm going back here and turn on all kind of things. Actually, this will take a time. So that actually what layer does, as you can as you have already been seen, that if I wanted to only work within something, then I can turn it on, and all the other layer we can turn off from here. Again, I'm going to show you that you can do this operation from this as well, turn off below button. Now if I wanted to lock our door, this is actually lock command. Actually, if we lock our doors, as you can see here, and if we wanted to work in this layer, so I'm clicking on line again. If I work within my lock layer, the line will already be drawn, as you can see here. Now if I wanted to edit this line, if I wanted to delete this line, any operation we cannot done with this line, because this layer, this has been already locked. We have drawn a line, and now we can't do anything with this. For example, I just wanted to delete this. I will select here and I will press on delete it. The operation will not be done. As you can see, the lock option has been appearing in front of this line. So first of all, what we're gonna do, we will go to here in layers, layer command. We will select any other kind of operation, for example dimension, and then we unlock this layer. And if I click back to my workspace again, now you can actually delete this, as you can see. So that's all for your understanding. And now actually I'm going to show you that how to create layer, how to delete layer, and these kind of things. So I'm going back to my drawing one, as you can see. So this is the layer option here, as you can see here. So if you don't have this layer option here, you can go here in toolbar tools, and in case if you also don't have this menu bar here, you can just click this one, and you can there will be an option of show menu bar. As I have already shown, there's an option of hide menu bar. Just check this box. Now I'm again going to my tools, toolbars, AutoCAD, and check this box. As I have already checked, I'm going to show you. I'm just gonna uncheck it first. As you can see here, the layer tab has already been disappeared. Now I am again going back to my tools, toolbars, AutoCAD, and I am again turning it on, as you can see here. So this is actually turned on. As you can see, by default there are two kind of layers. By default, if we don't specify any layer, it will actually work in this layer, 0 or def ones. So in this case, I am going to specify my layer, and I want to just create a new layer. I will go here. Actually, you can see layer properties manager. I will click on this, and there are different kind of option. As you can see, this kind of dialog box will be opened. Now if I wanted to create a new layer, I will just click here, as you can see, and there's a short key Alt plus N enter. You will click it simultaneously, and this kind of dialog box will already been opened. And now I wanted to create a layer of line. I actually wanted to work to create a lines in a layer. So first of all, I have to create my layer, and I will specify the type of it. For example, it's line, and I'm turning its color to red or any color. So I have turned it on. So currently, if I draw a line like this, I have already created a layer, and I have already created a color for this, but actually it is not in this layer. It is not working yet. For this purpose, first of all, you have to make this layer active. You will go again here and double click on this line. As you can see here, this box is checked. Now if I double click here, you can see this box is checked now, and now you will be working in this layer. This layer will currently become active, and you can also select it from here. As you can see here, you can also, for example, if I wanted to go back to my def points, but in this case I am working with line, I will just go to line, and I will turn on my ortho mode. And now if I create a line, actually you can see that this will actually execute it. This will draw in a line tab, our line layer, as you can see here. You can also check it from properties. If I click here, as you can see, the layer here, layer option, second one, layer actually it is line, as you can see here. Now I wanted to create another layer. For example, for rectangle, I will just check this box, and I want this layer to be named as rectangle. Now if you wanted to change the color, you can click this box, and I will make it blue at that time, and I will, if I double click this layer will be currently active. Now I'm just crossing it. I will draw a rectangle. As you can see here, I have actually drawn a rectangle here. There are two different rectangles, and actually these two rectangles are in the same layer. Now I just wanted to create another layer for a circle. Now I'm just going to click on circle. Now if I wanted to change color, you can go from here, and I'm just changing it to yellow. Actually yellow will be not quite visible in this background, and I'm going it to be brown. Just double click there, cross there, and if I wanted to draw a circle, it will be drawn in a separate layer, as you can see. So in this way we can use the layer. And if you wanted to delete any kind of layer or freeze it or lock it, now actually I'm going to show this operation. You have to go here. For in case I don't want my circle here, in this case I will be going here, and I just freeze it like this one. For example, this is my currently active layer. First of all, what I have to do, make this layer deactive. For example, I wanted to make this layer currently active. Now I will go to circle and turn off this layer, and if I click on workspace like that, or just going to cross it, as you can see here, my circle has already been disappeared. And if you wanted to show it again, just click this box again, and the circle will already be here, as you can see. So now another thing is that if you wanted to delete any kind of layer which you have already been created, you can do this. For example, if I wanted to create this line layer, I will select this and check this box. Actually this is saying, what this is saying, he is saying that the log box is saying the selected layer was not deleted. Because we have already draw different kind of, there are two things. First of all, we have draw different kind of line in this layer. So first of all, we have to delete these kind of lines, and then we can do this operation. And again, if I'm going to delete this layer, actually you can see that this layer has not been deleted. The layer which is currently active at the time will never be deleted. First of all, you have to make this layer deactivated. For example, you will select this layer, and now this is not currently active layer, as you can see. You can also do this from there. I have make circle as my currently active layer. Now if I wanted to delete my line layer here, as you can see, I can delete it from here. Now there's one more operation. For example, if I wanted to lock this rectangle, I can lock it from here. And now if I wanted to for example, do the rectangle from here, and if I wanted to create another rectangle, it will be created. But another thing, but if you wanted to make any changes or any edits in this rectangle, this will not be done until this is unlocked. So I am just wanted to delete this rectangle, and I'm just pressing delete. The operation cannot be done. For this purpose, I am again going here and I will uncheck this layer and again unlock this one, and I'm pressing cross. And if I go here and select this rectangle, now I can delete it easily, as you can see. So in this way we will be using layer, we will use layer in our upcoming videos. So I recommend you to use these kind of layers if you are working a larger drawings. It will make your work easier and save your time. And that's it for today's video. Thank you.